welcome back to the biggest agricultural platform in Namibia known as Nduna Ngombe, which means headman of cattle. My name, of course, Mitchell Mutumba Simate, aka the headman of cattle. So on today, the 19th of July 2022, I'd love to talk about macadamia nuts. We all know what macadamia nuts are. If you go to Food Lovers Market, you know they're bloody expensive. So as you guys know, I'm never writing solo. I got my trusted notebook with me. So let's get into this video without wasting any time. Macadamia nuts, origins. Macadamian nuts are indigenous to Australia, originally found in the rainy forest along the coast of eastern Australia. While the tree has long been known by the Aborigines, who were the original inhabitants of Australia, who called the macadamian Kingdal. The first trees were propagated from seed by British colonialist Walter Hill, who was the director of Botany Gardens in Brisbane, Australia, around 1857. The trees was renamed after his Scottish friend John Macadam, who died in a ship injury before he was able to taste the nuts. In the 1880s, William Purvis took some nuts from Queensland, Australia to Hawaii. The developing of the efficient cracking machine in the 1940s signaled the start of the commercial production in Hawaii. Commercial production in Australia only really started in 1960 after superior macadamian selections were imported from Hawaii. Global production. The global industry is quite small, with macadamia nuts accounting for just over 1% of the total tree nut volumes produced internationally. Local production. This is based in South Africa. Macadamia nuts were already established in Durban Botanical Garden in South Africa in 1950, the source of which is still unknown. Commercial production was established in the 1960s, with production increasing so much over the years that South Africa has turned into Australia's main competitor for the title of the world's largest producer. Production area. Macadamian trees require a hot, non-humid subtropical climate. In South Africa, they are primarily produced in Levubu and Tanin in the Limpopo province, Hazyview, Nelspruit, to Barrenton in Mpumalanga, and coastal KwaZulu-Natal. The varieties. In South Africa, Beaumont 695 is the most widely planted macadamia nut cultivar, followed by A4. Then you get 8016, then you get 814, 816, 814, Nelmake 2, 695 and 842. Nelmake 2, 842, A4, 695 and 814 are favored for their precocity and subsequently high yieldage, where Beaumont is favored for its drought tolerance, and 816 and A4 for its nut quality. Most of our new cultivars and selections are imported from either Hawaii or Australia. Season. The harvest season runs from March to July. It is difficult to differentiate between a matured or immatured nut, so farmers either pick macadamia nuts from the floor after they have fallen to the ground, which are very time-consuming and labor-intensive, or use mechanical harvester or shakers to shake the nuts onto a net. Sell. South Africa produced macadamia nuts are in high demand across the world because of their high quality. The industry in effect, is an important job creator and makes a huge contribution to rural and overall economy of the country. About 50% of our exports are exported nut in shell to Asia and mainland China, while the remainder are processed for the kernel markets of the United States, Canada, Europe, Japan, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East. Beside the high quality and high yieldage, the industry also has advantages of lower production costs. Than most other countries, and of being well organized through the SAMAC, which is funded through a signatory development, market access and consumer awareness. Use of macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are enjoyed as a snack and are also used in the confectionery, baking, and the ice cream industry. In the past, macadamia shells were simply discarded or thrown away after removal from the kernel. More recently, alternative uses for this byproduct has emerged, such as skin creams, biochar, carbon filters, a source of activated charcoal for use in poisoning, and powders and hardwares. So that is the macadamian business. It's big business in South Africa, as they said. They're competing between the two of themselves, Australia and South Africa, to see who's the biggest producer of macadamia nuts. So it's between the two of them. And there is a market. Can we do it in Namibia? Probably. If one carries out the research and gets an area which does not have, which has a hot but not non-humid tropical climates, one can do it. Because I know there's opportunity here. If Namibia could also become a game player in the macadamian business. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you guys, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit your subscription button, turn on your bell notification to be notified of future uploads, and hit me up in the comment section if you guys are interested. If there are topics that are quite interesting to you guys and you'd love me to do research and present on them. With that said, I just want to say bye for now.